Hello YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharida. Welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you all so much for the love and the continued support of my channel. We will be announcing the 10K giveaway today, you guys, so stay tuned for that. And we will be getting into feminine fragrances today. Now, these are going to be your ultra feminine fragrances that make you feel just like super girly, okay? So if that is your vibe, I need you to just keep watching. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, you guys, so first of all, thank you 1 million times over for getting me to 10K. Like, is this real? I feel like this is still surreal and that I'm in a dream. So I wanted to come up with a giveaway that I could include as many people as possible, okay? Well, for the 10K giveaway, I need you to come close. I need you to listen. This is going to be open to any country for any subscriber that Lucky Scent delivers to. I am going to be gifting one lucky winner a $250 Lucky Scent gift certificate. So when I tell you, you will be able to get your entire good smelling life on, I need you to enter this giveaway. So make sure that you are living in a country that Lucky Scent delivers to, and they deliver to quite a few. So check the website, and you must leave me your IG handle along with my infamous little emoji, okay, that everyone probably knows me for by now, the little double hearts, okay? All right, you guys, so before we get into today's list of feminine fragrances, we do have a sponsor for today, and that is Scent's Gift. Now, you know that I'm a proponent of trying before you buying. I'm always telling you all where you can try some of these niche fragrances, because let's be real, no one wants to spend $200 and $300 on a perfume and we're not absolutely obsessed with it. I don't know about you, but I'm well past the I like it and I'll wear it phase. I want to love it, okay? And so the best way to make sure that you're able to really curate your collection is to sample it first. And so Scent's Gift, when I tell you they have an amazing variety and selection of, you know, expensive, niche, like all of that, okay? So what they are going to do is they're going to give you 20% off of your purchases from today through the 18th. So October 15th through the 18th, you can save 20% using the code in the description box below, all right? So listen, first of all, let's get into the packaging. They have some gorgeous, unique packaging for Scent's Gift. And what I love about this DKET company is they offer different sizes. You all know how I love to get me, you know, the 5 ml or a travel size to test out my fragrances. But that may not be everyone's judge. So they have different sizes, okay? They've got 3 mls, they've got 2 mls. Whatever your little heart desires, they have it for you to test out. So they have sent me fragrances that I got to choose. And when I tell you, I'm so excited that I was able to try some of these because they had been on my radar and I've been wanting to try them and just hadn't gotten around to it. Thank God for samples, because there are a couple of these that I was definitely about to blind buy at some point. And I'm so happy that I got to test it first. The first one being a very popular amoage fragrance. That is Sunshine Woman. This is a very popular one from the house. I've heard so many rave reviews, but I've also heard that this is a very unique scent. And a unique scent it is. So for me, this is not gonna work out, okay? And I say that because Sunshine Woman, it is a beautiful, like osmanthus, apricot type of scent, but this is my first experience with white tobacco. So for some people, a tobacco note in a fragrance can just come off smoky. I have never gotten that from tobacco. My tobacco vanille, some people think it smells like smoking ash. Never get that vibe from the tobacco note. Hair it. I mean, the list goes on, okay? But this fragrance literally smells like cigarette smoke once it dries down on my skin. If it wasn't for that one little bitty like nuance, I would probably love this scent because it is a beautiful scent, but I literally will put this on and feel like people are associating me with a pack of Newports. Like this was just such a hard no, and I was like, wow, I would have never thought that I would get this from this fragrance. So I was so happy to be able to test this one out because I will not be getting Sunshine Woman into my collection. The next one is the Lover's Tale by Francesca Bianchi. Now this house is just overall a super challenging house. So when I looked on the ScentSkip website and I saw that they carried this line, I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna take an opportunity to get my nose on some of these fragrances because I've always been afraid to even just spend my money on a sample. So I tried the Lover's Tale, and this one, it almost reminded me of Creation E, and I don't know why. This is a much more animalic version, I feel like, of that. They don't have similar notes at all, but for some reason, I was getting a Creation E vibe on the final dry down. Now the opening, oh my gosh, I was like, what in the cheese? Like, it smells like cheese and leather. The opening, very challenging. When it starts to dry down on the skin, again, giving me this Creation E vibe, and I don't know why. Like, yeah, I would much prefer Creation E by Rouged Dove over this one. But again, just super curious to try something from this house. And you know, like many will say, this is very challenging, okay? So I'm gonna pass on that one. And the one that I had some success with, Wrap Me in Dreams, okay, by HFC. Now, when I did my cherry video, so many people chimed in and they were like, you really need to try Wrap Me in Dreams, Wrap Me in Dreams, Wrap Me in Dreams. I had that on my radar, but when I look at the note profile and I saw like kind of where patchouli was on the hierarchy of accords, it's always going to be a cause for pause, and all the more reason to test it because as beautiful as the bottle is, as much as people seem to love it, is one I wanted to test. The first time I wore it, I was like, whoa, this is a very beautiful cherry fragrance. The second time I wore it, I was like, okay, this patchouli's hitting a little different today. I don't know. But then in the final dry down, I feel like after we got kind of past the middle, it turned into the most beautiful, like powdery, feminine cherry scent. This one I loved. This one may be upgraded to a full bottle. I want to test it a little bit more. Like, I may go ahead and get a 5 ml of this one to give it like adequate testing because this is, you know, a pricey niche brand. So I want to make sure that I'm absolutely in love with it. But so far, this is the winner out of the bunch. Now, the last one I tested was for Clark Christian, and this is 1872 for women. This is a beautiful scent. Would I pay full price for this? No. It is a nice citrus, like elevated scent, and I felt like it was much more exciting and enjoyable in the opening. It almost gave me like this Abracadabra 221 vibe, like minus this is more citrusy, that one is more aldehydic. Beautiful fragrance, but I don't know if it's worth their price point. Like, if I could get it at a really deep discount, I would. And if I was more into citrus, I would. Now, this citrus wears beautifully on me. You know, if you've been riding with me, I'm not the biggest fan of citrus. So, you know, it's real hit or miss. But this one I did particularly enjoy. It's just, it's very expensive for what it is, in my opinion. All right, you guys. So again, make sure you check out ScentSkip. They are the jam if you are trying to test some of these niche fragrances out. Also, make sure that you are subscribed to their newsletter so that you're always in the know when they drop new fragrance. All right, you guys, again, a special thank you to ScentSkip for sponsoring this portion of today's video. All right, so let's get into these feminine fragrances that Literally, these all blow my mind. I love them all, love, 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 and I just like can't imagine my collection without them. So the first one up on today's list of ultra feminine fragrances is going to be by La Perla. Yes, La Perla has been making its rounds through my like loves lately. I don't know what is going on with that house, but this hot perfume line that they released, I think last year in 2021, very slept on. You need to get your nose on these fragrances. I'm telling you, they're giving me a niche quality vibe. I'm sorry, the smell of these fragrances, the performance of these fragrances, you know, the noses behind the fragrances. Beautiful. This one is Let the Dance Begin, okay? Very complex in note structure. There are like a lot of notes in this, but primarily I get a gorgeous ylang ylang with some spiciness in there at the top, and you get like a little bit of sweetness from caramel, and you have this whole like sandalwood cashmere vibe that makes it so smooth and seductive. Listen, this is perfect for those intimate settings, you know, or intimate night or a date night. Like, this is going to stun. This is gorgeous. If you love, you know, like a New York Nights or just a ylang ylang note period, get your nose on this one. Now, there are a lot of different florals in here, but I feel like that yellow flower is what stands out the most. You're going to get more of that than anything, but it's beautifully balanced. Again, lots of notes, quite complex in, you know, in note structure, but it is gorgeous, okay? I think there's a few white florals in there, maybe a little bit rose or something. I don't remember, okay? It's a lot of notes, like I said, but gorgeous, floral, spicy, it's warm, it's cozy, it's sensual. It is to die for, okay? So get your nose on this beauty. Let the dance begin. Okay, you guys, so the next one up on this list is absolutely an obsession, and we can tell it is an obsession by the level in the bottle, honey. This is Poudre d'Or by Mise en Serre. I have been ranting and raving about this, and for good reason. This is the most beautiful powdery fragrance that I have ever put my nose on. Okay, the powdery tone of this fragrance is from the iris. So if you're not a huge fan of iris, I don't know if this is going to be your zhuzh, but if you're a lover of powdery fragrances, you really need to get your nose on this. It is powdery, but at the same time, it's creamy because it's got this ultra creamy sandalwood in the base. And it's sweetened just slightly with vanilla. It's not anything that's going to be overly sweet, but it's just perfectly feminine. Like, you want to feel like a girl, like a woman. This is what you need in your life. Absolutely stunning fragrance from the house of Mise en Serre. And I mean, I would absolutely repurchase this. When you wear this, it's going to give you so much comfort, and it's almost like, it's like your skin, but better, with some comfort and powderiness added in there. It is a powdery scent that can work year-round, very versatile. You can wear this special occasion. You can wear this to work. You can wear this on a date night. Wherever you wear it, okay, it's going to work. This is quite signature scent worthy if you're a woman that loves a powdery scent. Yeah, so absolutely in love. Poudre d'Or by Mise en Serre. All right, you guys, so next up on this feminine fragrance list is going to be Oud Bianca. Talk about feeling like a girl. Okay, this vanilla right here is so gorgeous. It is unique, okay? This one, I would say test it before you buy it. I purchased a decant through Scent Splits, and I sprayed it on the first time, like one morning on the way to work, sprayed it on. Honey, by the time I got to work and parked my car, purchased a full bottle right there in the car, right then and there. I didn't even wait to see what the longevity was like. I did not care. I just wanted a full bottle of this scent because it was so gorgeous. This vanilla is quite unique because you have this kumquat in there. very powdery. So I think it's got some iris and I think it's like a couple purple florals in there. So it's a very powdery vanilla, but it's ultra feminine. It is so girly and bright and uplifting because of that citrus component. But it is such a massive compliment getter. If you're looking for vanilla that has a unique quality to it, and it just makes you literally feel like that girl, okay? Very, very womanly, feminine, flirty almost. Dama Bianca is definitely one you need to try out. SCHERZO, if you know I'm a fan of the house, okay? Like, they can do no wrong. So far, like, all of my SCHERZOs are just absolute loves. I still haven't smelled one that I just absolutely hate. Like, this house I love, and they just really knocked it out of the park with this ultra gorgeous vanilla fragrance. Again, that is Dama Bianca. Hey, you guys, so the next one up on this list is one that's on this last couple sprays, honey. This is SCHERZO by Miller Harris. I have a full-blown obsession with this fragrance. This is very unique. It is not for everyone, and it is not Blind by Safe. This, to me, is a super unique and gorgeous rose oud combo that is unlike any other rose oud combo that I've ever put my nose on. Some people say that the oud is really like prominent. I feel like the oud is a lot more in the background to my nose compared to a lot of the other ouds that I've smelled. I've always thought that this is the most beginner friendly oud. That's gonna be so super subjective. So like I said, get your nose on this one. But if you're looking for a truly unique, sweet, gorgeous compliment getter, like this is gonna get you compliments. This is unique. This is for the girl who loves to stand out, who loves to stun, and who wants to smell sweet and desirable. That is what SCHERZO is. Again, totally obsessed with this fragrance, and I'm like, listen, I'm so sad that it's almost gone because I know I'm gonna have to repurchase this, and 100 ml at that. So it's like, when your scents get low, you start to like ration it out because you don't want to spend money on a new bottle, but absolutely will be a repurchase probably forever, okay? As long as they make this, it will be in my collection. Absolutely love this one. Again, SCHERZO by Miller Harris. So on the list is going to be from the house of Guerlain, and that is Rose Cherie. This is going to be your super musky rose scent, but it has got this gorgeous, almost like almondy, slightly cherry, heliotrope. Listen, it is very powdery, it's musky, and it's ultra feminine. If you're looking for a rose that has those components, okay, but that has a very bright and uplifting, youthful rose, that is what Rose Cherie is. It is so beautiful. And I feel like it's actually quite underrated from the Arts and Materials line. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this one, but I'm a rose lover, okay? So this one is right up my alley. If you're a rose lover, get your nose on this fragrance. Again, we know Arts Materials, hard to get your nose on these, but they are having the pop-up shops at Neiman's. I'm starting to see people post it in their IG, so call your local Neiman's and see if they have the Guerlain Arts and Materials pop-up shops, because they are going on right now around the US. Definitely one worth trying and getting your nose on if you're a lover of rose. Again, that is Rose Cherie. All right, you guys, so the next one up on this list is growing to be one of my favorite white florals, okay? If you are a white floral lover, you really, really need to get your nose on Glamour by M. Mikolov. Now, this fragrance, a lot of people say is, it smells like the original Alien, which I've never smelled the original Alien. I've only smelled, you know, the revised version, the redo that they have out now, and I just do not like that fragrance at all. This one, however, is freaking phenomenal, okay? So it has a very, very prominent jasmine, and the jasmine is a 10. This jasmine, the way they have done this fragrance is absolutely perfection. You have a very gorgeous sandalwood, okay? And The thing about this one is it's not sharp. It's not, it's balanced beautifully with the addition of these fruits and the saffron that is in here. It's got some musk and vanilla to help round it out, and this cashmere. So it is an exquisite white floral. If you're an alien lover, you need this. If you hate alien, you still need to get your nose on it, because I am in no way an alien fan, okay? But like I've said before, in the alien's defense, I've never smelled the OG alien. This one, gorgeous, okay? Wonderful performance. This one is going to last you probably a good 8 to 10 hours for sure. Beautiful projection, and this is just stunning. Like if you're a white florals lover and you want a stunning scent, this is what you need. Glamour by M. Mikolov. Now always remember, you can save 10% on your purchase if you purchase directly through M. Mikolov's website. Just check the description box below and use the discount code to save on your purchase if you should decide to buy. But this one, absolutely gorgeous, and again, one of my favorite white florals at the moment. Gorgeous fragrance. The next one up on this list is a combo. So if you want to smell feminine, but on top of that you want to smell like somebody's rich auntie, I need you to get your DUCHESSA by the House of Greety, and I need you to get your layering buddy out with the BACCARAT Rouge 540. I know everyone is sick of discussing BACCARAT Rouge because we all know it, and we either all love it or we all hate it. But one of my subscribers was, you know, she was telling me, look, we love BACCARAT, but instead of y'all creators telling us about BACCARAT 600,000 times because we already know about it, start telling us what we can layer it with. So that is what I'm here to do today, because this combo right here, girl, you better go ahead somewhere. You better go ahead. Okay, you better strut, you better slay. That is the vibe that this is going to give off. DUCHESSA, I'm obsessed with, okay? It's either you love it or you like, I don't get it. This is the most elevated, gorgeous cherry scent, okay? But you have this addition of like white florals. You got peach. You have a heady saffron in here, okay? So it has a gorgeous sweet almond component. And again, that's always, you know, usually paired with the cherry, but this one is just, I love the way it's balanced, okay? I love the performance on this, and it's just giving me this slightly gourmand, like floral gourmand oriental vibe, and I'm obsessed, okay? So this has the saffron. This is sugary sweet and has the saffron, okay? When you layer these, you are going to smell absolutely amazing. So we already know, amazing performance, amazing performance. This sillage and this longevity is going to be a 12 out of 10. You're gonna smell great all day. You're going to garner compliments. You're going to smell like your most beautiful, most rich, most feminine self when you wear these together. If you have them both, wear them together. If you have tried this combo, let your girls know in the comments below that they need to get their entire life, because I'm telling you, it is a combo to have. And if I think this is back in stock at Lucky Scent, if you're able to get your nose on this one, please do, because it is absolutely a stunner, and definitely my favorite cherry scent in my collection for sure. All right, so the next one up on this list is going to be for my tuberose lovers. One of my subscribers literally just told me like today, she was like, can y'all please, for the like 5% of the population that loves tuberose, give us a tuberose video. I don't know if I have enough tuberoses in my collection to do a whole video on it, but I can tell you my favorite tuberose, and that is going to be Love Tuberose by Amoage. This is almost like a tuberose jasmine, like gourmand almost. Like this is giving you like this marshmallowy vibe, and you have, I would say, a little bit more tuberose and jasmine, but you're definitely going to get both of those white florals in this scent. So would not blind buy this unless you're just absolutely a white florals lover. Like if you're on the fence, if you're not sure, like if you're one who I need to smell my tuberose first to see what type of tuberose it is, because tuberose can go many different ways. It can be sharp, it can be green, it can be bubblegummy, it can be creamy, it can be so many things. But this is just my favorite, most feminine, most like, I love this tuberose. This love tuberose is everything. And it just, when you put this on, you're gonna feel feminine, okay? This I would recommend for a bride. This I would recommend for, you know, wearing to work or wearing to brunch, or just like this. If you're a white florals lover, this could be a signature scent for sure. But it is stunning, okay? To me, it is a little indolic, the white florals in here, but I feel like I think it's a whipped cream note they have in here. It just comes in and sweetens everything up, and it just makes it so enjoyable and so much more wearable than, you know, your average tuberose fragrance, in my opinion. So if you're looking for a white floral that is absolutely, you know, to die for, get your nose on Love Tuberose by Amoage. So the next one up on the list is going to be 100 Silent Ways by Nishanae. This too is a white floral, but very different than, say, this. Like this, somebody almost had, you would have to tell somebody this is white florals because it's so sweet, okay? It is so sweet. And it's got this gorgeous nectarine note. It has an overdose of vanilla, and it is a very creamy sandalwood. So you have literally an overdose of all these different components, and it is blended to perfection. So if you are not a lover of white florals, start with this one because it is gorgeous. Yeah, compliment getter for sure. Very sweet, like I said, very sweet vanilla sandalwood white floral scent. And I feel like the nectarine, it just comes in and gives it such an enjoyable quality. And this is a very easy to like white floral fragrance. So if you're one that loves it sweet, okay, that loves your vanilla, and you're looking for a white floral to get in your collection, something very feminine, you know, that is going to, it's going to last. It's not going to have this loud sillage, but if you overspray this, definitely going to get compliments, okay? But Extrait de Parfum and Nishanae's, they last. They perform like extracts, okay? They will last you at least 10 hours plus. But I absolutely love this one. And as you can see, like 3.4, I mean, you know, the dent is there, okay? Love this fragrance, and suggest you get your nose in it if you've never smelled it. 100 Silent Ways. All right, you guys, next one up on this list is Gentle. Y'all, my MFKs, they getting low. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're at the halfway point with Gentle Fluidity Gold by MFK, a gorgeous vanilla scent. And this is going to be for the girl who does not typically enjoy those, you know, bakery, pastry, sticky, sweet vanillas. This one is super sophisticated. It's elevated. It's a little aromatic because you have this juniper berry that is quite prominent, but you have this beautiful vanilla. It is musky. It is powdery. It is everything, okay, feminine. If you want a feminine fragrance that will command that attention in the boardroom, okay, that you can wear out to brunch with the girls on Sunday, that you can wear on your wedding day. Like, this is a truly versatile vanilla fragrance that it is everything, okay? I would test this before I buy it because it is a unique take on vanilla, in my opinion. It's a little woody. Like, just try this one out before you buy it. MFK, you can get samples through his website at a very reasonable price. I think you have to get like a set of 4. And when you buy the sets, you can actually use that money towards the purchase of a full bottle, yeah, for the samples. So at least you're getting a credit. You're not just buying samples and, you know, throwing all your money out to the wind. If you happen to like something, you can use it as a credit. But top suggestion, if you're buying MFK, you need to be buying MFK through Selfridges. It is $100 cheaper to buy your Baccarat Rouge, your Gentle Fluidity Gold through the Selfridges website. Selfridges has a shipping membership for customers. So if you are in the US, you pay $50 per year, okay? So if you're buying this, or if you're buying Baccarat Rouge, you will still save $50 on the purchase of this bottle, and you're getting the yearly membership, okay? So Selfridges, I cannot preach it enough. You're going to save so much money purchasing these pricey fragrances through, you know, from across the pond, okay? All right, you guys, so the last one up on this list, last but not least, honey, is a Delena. We knew a Delena would be on here, okay? We knew that. This is Sharida's M channel, so you knew a Delena was gonna be on this list. This one, I went with the La Rosee. All of my Delenas are absolutely exquisite, but this is gonna be a fresher take on Delena. So if you tried the original, too much, too tart, too heavy, too loud, too many of the things, okay? The exclusive, too powdery, too creamy, too much vanilla. I get it, okay. Try the La Rosee. I'm telling you, there is a Delena out there for everyone. This line, this range, it converts rose haters every day around the world, okay? So this one is, it's got, you know, this watery essence component to it, but this is by no means a watered down version of Delena. It's not a weakened version of Delena. This one I feel like is going to be the most easiest to wear. This one can like easily be worn year round. If you're a freshy type of girl, like if that is your scent profile, this one is going to be the Delena for you. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to have that rhubarb hit me up the nose, okay? Sometimes I don't want something so heavy and weighty and powdery as the exclusive. And so this is where my La Rosee comes in. You think this is this fresh take that's gonna not, you know, project as far, and listen, you will be getting compliments all day on this thing. I'm telling you, it is not as loud and as powerful as the others, but it still has a wonderful performance. It still has wonderful performance, especially for a fresher scent. I got compliments on this, and I was not even like, I wasn't up in nobody's face. I wasn't expecting to get compliments on this, but I oversprayed it. And, you know, people were telling me, oh, you smell really good. Like they will be able to smell this on you. And it is just an exquisite rose fragrance. So feminine all day. Get you a Delena in your life if you do not have one. I highly recommend the entire range. All right, you guys, so that is our video for today. It was a long one, but we want to get into these feminine fragrances. I can talk all day about fragrances that make me feel like a girl, you know? So that is the list for today, you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this time with me. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure notification bell is turned on to all, and make sure that you give the video a big thumbs up if you found any value in the content, as it helps the channel to grow. You guys, again, thank you all for 10K. I love you all. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, and I will see you in the next one.